on my meal plan. So I went to the grocery store, and the first thing that happened is when I went in, there was like this friggin' not a French poodle, what do you call it? Bull, massive, standing in the doorway. Damn dog didn't want me to go in. And I was like, I need to get my food. I had to go pick up smoked salmon. And for anybody who's just gotten on a nutrition plan and you're doing halfway good the week before, like I did, this is day 15, like I said. The week before, you had kind of like a trivial week where you switch things up. Because one thing that I did learn, and I don't know if maybe you have been focusing on cutting weight, I don't know, your fighters cutting weight or whatever, but you've been focusing on it. But what happened is you kind of strayed off of the plan. So this damn dog's in the grocery store door, and I'm like, what in the hell is this dude doing? Has he been sent from freaking like stop your nutrition plan heaven? I was pissed because I was hungry and I had to pick my salmon up. So I did think about this. Whenever you're accomplishing something that's more or less further than where you've pushed yourself, right? You'll find yourself in a place challenged like never before. So I'm right here over at Delray Beach, and it was my duty to make sure that I let you guys know that we checking in, and together what we're doing is I challenged myself 90 days that I would create the physical transformation, mentally, physically, mindset, all of that good stuff. So I've been doing it, but I've learned that a lot of us quit when we start doing something because, for one, we're distracted. Number two, you don't have the right people around you. And number three, it's going to take you more than looking at your physical body to keep you motivated. One of the things that's going to help you stay into that zone is if you're concentrating on all three phases, which is mind, then the body, and then the spirit. Really, that's just not smart. That's not hype talk. Because what happens if you miss the physical day? I'm going to tell you a good hack when you are working and you're focusing on all three phases and you're wanting to not miss your physical day. Instead of trying to do the whole workout that you're trying to do, like me, I'm 55, right? But look, you know what I'm saying? I'm not 55. And if you're doing it, I concentrate on one muscle group a day. So maybe I'll do 125 calf raises, or I might do, I don't know, 45, 55 jump squats, and once focusing on my quads. That's what I did this morning. I did split jumps, jump squats, high steps, box steps, I meant, and reverse lunges. That's what I did. And I did forward hops and reverse hops. So my quads today are gonna be lit up, and when I'm moving around, I'll feel that explosion. Sorry, the wind's blowing here. I'm over here in Delray Beach, a little north of Miami. And speaking of Miami, there was a family traveling, and they got a taste of what it costs to live in Miami to eat. And I'm telling you, when people start to get those bills at those restaurants, they realize there's a reason why the top 1% choose to live here, because they the only ones that can afford to live here. So, but on the meal plan, if you concentrate just on one part of your body a day. Yesterday, I hit my pecs up. Check my pecs out. Now, all of you guys who were here 2 weeks ago when I first started this, I was flaccid. Like my muscles were literally flaccid. But look now, look at that boy. Look at that boy now, right? And what I'm trying to do is not get too wide up here, but I'm trying to stay sturdy and base right here, and then make sure I hit those quads and those calves in the proper way. But tomorrow, what I'm going to do is show you guys a process that we call eccentric training. All right, and it's going to be concentrated movements that hitting the body in a way. It's going to really show you how to really develop that slow twitch and have those muscles just look perfect and refined for your body, because a lot of y'all, I see you working out. I see you guys with trainers too. You're not doing a perfect job, but neither was I when I first started. I was trying to prove a point, and I know you're trying to prove a point, but physically training your body isn't about proving a point. Physically training your body is talking your body into going into places that it would have never yet done it on its own. That's more like a what we call an enhancer pill. So enhancing your body is the key and not overloading it with too much muscle. That's why you got to be careful. So this first 2 weeks, it's all calisthenics. So I'm isolating muscles, working in one muscle group, making sure I do everything accordingly so that my movement won't be sacrificed and so that my I won't be tight and I have perfect movement in my axis points. And when you start focusing on that, it's going to be all good. What I'm going to do today for those of you who are subscribers over on Instagram, I'm going to give you a visual of what my meal plan looks like. But for those of you who are just following the page, I'll tell you. First thing I eat when I get up in the morning, I don't eat when I get up in the morning. I intermittent fast to keep my body lean. Let my body go through the cleansing process after the digestive process. It's not the same thing. So then what I do is I get my avocado on board. I do usually pop my blueberries before I eat, but my avocado, because you need the fat. So slice one of those babies in half, take get that fat in your body so you can poop on a regular basis so your body can get enough fat when you're doing high intense training or when you're building muscle. You got to make sure you do that. The next thing I do is have 3 boiled eggs. Sometimes I do 2 because I still haven't gotten used to eating whole foods only. Then I add that salmon with a nice group of sauteed spinach. And they ask you to put walnuts on it. It's cool. And then I have 1 Brazilian nut to 2 Brazilian nuts a week. So for the psyllium in the body. Now, when you got those things all playing a role, then you're totally preventing things that will happen to you in your middle age. Like I'm 55. I want to prevent anything that does not belong in my body. I want to keep it away. So I made sure that when I created that meal plan, that it was designed to keep me afloat and keep me all of that smoke. That's what we're doing. So that's what I did. In the evening, you can choose your beef. So you can go with the steak, you can have the brown rice, and you can have either the sweet potato for your complex carb. You can do quinoa, don't matter, whatever you choose. But those are the components of this meal plan. Now, I don't do 3 meals. I just don't do it because Whole Foods, I'm 2 weeks in. So you take and use that how you may. If you want to get a copy of that, then go over to our Instagram and go into what we call our Winner Circle broadcast. It's absolutely free. And if you go over there, I put it in that portal and you can kind of do what you do with it. So, like I said, I'm challenging you to challenge yourself the same way I am. Don't wait till you hit a pitfall. Just keep rising levels. That's all I got for right now. Save this video to refer back to it. And like always, follow for more. Peace.